Greetings, viewer! Welcome to Darth Envious YouTube channel. Today, I will be showcasing this horror game on Steam called Into the Dead Our Darkest Days. If you like this war of mine, you will absolutely love this game. It vastly improves on the formula and adds a very healthy amount of randomization, so the game always feels fresh every time you play. The game feels hard on normal already. However, today's playthrough was set on the most difficult, which is hard. It is absolutely brutal, and I do not suggest new players jump into this high of a difficulty. Do know that I have played this game countless times already, so I have acquired the knowledge and skills to somehow survive. And this playthrough is just one of the several attempts I have made, which many obviously ended in failures. You see, in this game, you just cannot make mistakes, as, true, you may have a generous life bar. However, just one scratch from a zombie can result in a deep wound, which would be absolutely catastrophic for your character. I chose to upload this video to show some rather interesting AI behavior. This game is still in its early access, so it is pretty understandable. Nevertheless, it is entertaining stuff that I am pretty sure some of you will enjoy.
This move is strictly to facilitate better coordination with our boys in uniform, who are at this very moment putting together a surefire plan to retake our city and eradicate the... Huh? Let's get wait. They're where? Just give me... So just, hold tight, secure your homes, and I assure you,
hello?
The tide will turn. God bless you. God bless you.
I'm not sure if anyone out there is still listening to this trash, but if you are, know this. Nobody is coming to help you. There's no plan. Look, what they did, it's wrong. It's all wrong. We are trapped. And staying here isn't an option. You have to get out. Escape the city any way you can. Get out now.
This intro pop-up right here only appears should you play on the hardest difficulty setting. It informs you that you will encounter more than the usual amount of undead enemies compared to the normal difficulty. Our scavenge run will be on this area here on fire station number 13, where certain weird stuff happens. As you can see, the threat level is at 4, which is just one shy from the maximum. The game does not hold back when you choose the highest difficulty. Nevertheless, a run on this map will have a good yield, as the amount of resources you can gather will be rather abundant and thus will absolutely help you with building a solid base through crafting. The challenge here is to clear most, and I emphasize, most, of the enemies here, which is close to impossible if not for the AI anomalies I am about to show you. If you are wondering why I am running back and forth here, it is to attract this zombie in the background. It is an unnecessary risk. Still, I thought it would be fun to add some danger to this stunt I am about to perform. Besides, what I am about to show you is absolutely crazy and something that can only be accomplished through multiple trial and error. This ledge here is unique to the game. There is no other area you can perform this trick. And this neat trick can greatly help you eliminate most of the enemies even without the help of a weapon. The AI zombies have not been programmed to scratch your hand as you hang in the ledge. In their attempt to chase you, they fall to their demise, and they will pile up below as I will show you later on. When you see a zombie doing that animation or making that growling noise, know that it is calling out his buddies to mark your location. Zombies, both active and dormant, within hearing distance will rush to where you are in an enraged frenzy. This zombie behavior can be deadly in normal circumstances. However, as you can see, it turned out in my favor as I managed to attract more zombies to fall to my trap with lesser effort. Telescopes like this are scattered throughout the map and are essential to unlocking more areas. This time, it opened 2 additional areas for scavenging. Some areas can even be potential new shelters which you need to take advantage of, as there are those which offer better amenities and thus provide quality of life improvement. This section here is really hard and it took me several attempts to get this right. The timing for this is very narrow and should just one zombie spot you, it's most likely that it will end up very bad for your survivor. White circles like these are hiding spots. You can use these to hide from enemy zombies, as long as you are facing it. Should you make the mistake of facing the wrong direction while hiding, the zombie will be alerted of your presence, so you should be extra mindful of that. Do you see those 3 zombies clumped together in the left? They are bugged out, as I will show you later. Do you see that zombie hovering in the air? Yep. That is a bug. Not to worry though, as it no longer poses a threat, and all you have to do is to just climb up and they will fall to the ground as they should. This part of the video, I made a misclick error which resulted in me taking damage. Anyway, this provided me with an opportunity to demonstrate Wayne's passive adrenaline trait, which triggers whenever he receives any form of damage. According to lore, Wayne loves the thrill of adventure, and thus this trait gives him a morale boost in compensation for the damage he just received. Look! This zombie is calling his horde. As you can see from the bottom floor, his buddies are all becoming more animated and are excited at the prospect of turning me into one of them. Normally, this should scare you. However, I have become familiar with the layout of this area and am confident that they are unable to reach me. That's so scary. Good thing the zombies are not able to detect me through this door. The next thing I am about to attempt is not for the faint of heart. This is super brave, so pay attention. Oh crap! I did not expect that. Good thing I was able to avoid further contact. That would have been a game over right there. Here are the bugged zombies I told you about earlier. Yep. Still bugged. I believe the immediate best thing to do right now is to clear the zombie army that has accumulated on the third floor. This will take quite a while, as this is not an easy task, so we have to be extremely careful. One thing I like about this game is that your character can use some items while on a scavenge run. You found an item you need to use immediately? Like food or a healing item like a bandage? You don't have to bring it to the shelter. Just go ahead and use it right away. This saves tempo. It's cool to be able to just do it. False alarm. It was a bugged zombie that detected me. Since it is bugged, it does not attack. However, it can still cause noise, and so you should still be careful. One useful tip to know is that if your backpack is full, and there are a bunch of items still in pile that you want to pick up, you can always use some consumables to free up space. As you can see here in this example. Here are the bugged zombies again. Let me show you what's up. The strange thing about this is that they know I'm close, yet they are not programmed how to interact about my presence. See that? I just managed to sneak past them and was able to go down the stairs. And here, another group of bugged zombies also demonstrating the same odd behavior. You see this thing I am doing? This technique is called hoarding and something I learned to do way back during my time with this war of mine. So essentially, I stack and organize all items in 1 or 2 search piles close to the entrance. This way, my mule character, Mule, as in the one with most backpack capacity, no longer needs to search out the whole area. He can just easily pick up the deliverables right close to the entrance. Whoa, that's a really big pile of corpses right there. They are stacked on top of each other. Clearly this game stores in memory every carcass and maintains the ragdoll. I decided to bring some bricks. Bricks are truly magnificent in this game. They are very useful in taking down zombies. Only downside is that they do nothing against the bigger ones. Those, you really need to use solid weapon items. This is how you fix those bugged zombies. You either run into them, or give them a good smack. Preferably with a weapon. So you are at a good enough range not to get grabbed or scratched. Remember, this is set at hard difficulty. I am now pretty sure that I have cleared out all enemies at the 2nd and 3rd floor. All that remain are those still in the 1st floor but behind the door that is hard locked by a chair symbol. I am not a big fan of grenades in this game. They require some skill to aim and take a long while to explode. They can still be useful, but I think the pipe bomb is the better item. I am deliberately getting the enemy's attention so I can get them to chase me back to that ledge, as I do not want to waste any weapon items. Sometimes you need to produce noise if you want them to chase you, and the best way to do that is through running. The zombies hear your loud steps and will be immediately drawn to your location. Wait, what? Why is this zombie here? Oh, that is unfortunate. Now Wayne is badly injured. Look at him, he is now bugging. Here, buddy. Let me help you. He scratched me again. Maybe I should have just used a brick. I finally managed to get rid of him. But my bad. My health is now flashing red. I am at critical. I believe all it takes to turn me into a zombie is one more hit. It's a good thing that this fire engine has some hard-hitting weapons. A wrench and a fire axe. I think I really need to use them this time, seeing as my health is really low and the ledge is too far away for it to be practical. There's the chair blocking the door. This means that this guy is the last zombie threat on the map. Once we take him out, we pretty much have a full clear, and we will then have an easy time just revisiting this area just to pick up the items. So please feel free to watch this video to the end. If you enjoyed the experience, please give it a like. I would also appreciate it if you leave a comment. Please tell me if you are interested in a full playthrough, or if you think I should be doing some undisputed ESBC tips and tricks or anything else you may have in mind. Please let me know. Until then, thanks so much for watching and have a very good day.